As Nigeria celebrates 65 years of Independence Day, some senior citizens in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, are calling for Nigeria that is devoid of ethnic differences, religious sentiment, and leadership that does not pose a setback to democratic progress in the country. Among them are those who witnessed the leadership, security, and economic of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Nigeria experienced remarkable progress between 1960s and 1980s, but the optimism of those early decades has since been dampened by a series of setbacks. These challenges rooted in political instability, economic decline, and growing insecurity stand in stark and contrast to the hope and unity that marked the nation's independence era. Today, the once strong nationalistic spirit appears eroded, weakened by ethnic division, corruption, and self-serving political interest, despite the country's abundant natural resources. Mohammed Mezabura attributes some of the nation's difficulties to fluctuating oil prices and a leadership style that prioritizes personal gain over national development. The resident called for a better Nigeria and free from insecurity and build on inclusive leadership that promote unity, justice, and equality for all citizens. Despite the many setbacks, many Nigerians still believe that country can achieve meaningful change. Until then, citizens continue to hold on to hope for a brighter and more prosperous future.
Everything, it depends on the era. The people in Nigeria at that time and their behavior, and the people who are in Nigeria now and those in control, their mode of operation is different. In the past, in Nigeria, everybody was his brother's keeper. But now, everybody is me for myself, and I and myself. So you see, there is bound to be difference. When Nigeria was as a community, when I could talk to you, I could correct you, I could make observations, and you will agree in good faith, is different. When tribes and region and religion did not matter in the past, Nigeria was a peaceful place. Nigeria was a place you would love to be. But now, they have polarized the society. If you talk now, they say, from which state is he? Which religion does he belong to? So you see, all these are the things that make Nigeria so complicated.
I was talking about what happened to the country. The interregnum of the military is now affecting the military. The military is so overburdened now that everybody expects the military to solve the security problem going on now. Number one, the military, some of their commanders are suffering from carryover of old ideals which are not suitable for the contemporary war we are fighting. I want to speak firstly on the leadership and the size of population. I just told you that federal police, state police, and even local government police, if the constitution will allow even local government like Lagos Island to have their own police, we should not have less than 2 million human beings wearing that uniform if we have the right leadership and they know how to drive that leadership. Now those 2 million people wearing federal police, state police, and local government police, which our constitution can be adjusted to handle, at least 40% of them will be purely into intelligence management. Just like the leadership of Lagos State now, you can see what proactive leadership in Lagos have brought to us. The governor of Lagos, the Lagos State have been able to get people who gather intelligence. Nobody is calling them state police, but they are all over the place, and they gather information and they make Lagos safe. Gone are those days when one Shinorambo or somebody would just carry weapons, and shoot anyhow, drive from Mushin to Island, and nobody will interject him. Once those points begin to click in any part of Lagos State, you see somebody will nip it and pass it on to the federal police, and that person will be arrested. So leadership, yes, it's been our problem. For a population of about 250 million people, in fact, let me digress. Why is it that we have not even had a census for about over 16 years, over 15 years. No census. We need a census to be able to wake up the leaders to understand that these are the human beings you are dealing with. And these are the amount of young people you are dealing with.
Yankun Apollos, Kama TV.